Hi all, I just wanted to share a quick video on setting up your virtual machine and then setting up ArcGIS Pro to run in your virtual machine. Um, so if you look at the class and you click on modules, the first module is this Getting Started module. Under the Student Support and Resources page, there's this page called Using Virtual Machines, ArcGIS Online and ArcGIS Pro. And this gives you instructions on how to set up your virtual machine, how to set up the client to access it, how to make sure you have an ArcGIS Online login, and how to use that login to launch ArcGIS Pro. So the first thing is that these virtual machines are hosted on a VMware server, so we need that VMware Horizon client to access it. It's available for Mac OS, it's available for Windows. It's also available as a plugin for Chrome, so if you're running something like Red Hat Linux and you have a Chrome browser on there or you have Chromium installed, you could use that to access it as well, or maybe something lightweight like a Chromebook. Once you've downloaded the client and installed it, you can launch it. Just go to your Start menu, scroll down till you get to VMware Horizon Client, and kick it off, and it's going to come in looking like this. So it's got no connection yet to a server, so you want to add a new server. I know it seems like you would click this button, but this add server button doesn't do anything. You click new server up here at the top. Go ahead and type in the name of Foothill server, so my desktop.foothill.edu. Click connect, and it's going to prompt you for your student username, login, and password. One thing to note is when you're looking at these domains, make sure you're in the Foothill Dienza FHDA domain. Otherwise, it's not going to recognize your login. So enter my CWID, my password, and connect. Okay, once I've done that, now it's showing me all the virtual machines that are hosted in that VMware server. You may not have FH Campus and Foothill, you may just have access to GIST. But GIST is the only virtual machine that has the GIS software installed on it. So go ahead and right click on that virtual machine and select launch. And it will start loading the desktop. Okay, so it popped in the other window here. I'm gonna drag it over one sec. It takes a second to launch. Okay, here we go. Okay, just looks like a Windows machine. Note when you're playing with the size of the window, it might take a sec to refresh because it's changing its display size. You might get this prompt to install Windows updates. Do not install them. Do not restart because it's going to close itself down and disappear for you. So just hit snooze to make that go away. And now you've got your Windows desktop. Okay, so let's take a look at ArcGIS Pro, right? So ArcGIS Pro is installed here under the ArcGIS folder. Just select it. Takes a second to launch. No, I definitely don't want the HP LaserJet here. Okay, so now you have this login page. the easiest way to log in is use your enterprise login. So you have to put in the name of Foothills organization where you have your ArcGIS Online account, which is associated with your enterprise login. So that's Foothill GIST. Have it remember this URL. I'll click continue. It says, yeah, do you want to use Foothill College? Yes, I do. Okay, so now I'm back to where I have to enter my CWID 204 26689. That's mine. Okay. Yeah, I will have Windows Explorer remember that. So now it's logging me in through the enterprise login, and then associated with it my ArcGIS Online login. It issues me a license, and I am ready to use ArcGIS Pro. Now the thing to remember is in order to use ArcGIS Pro, you need that ArcGIS Online account. So you may want to just go to ArcGIS Online directly. Make sure that your account is working. So here I just opened Windows Edge. So I'm going to go to arcgis.com. Okay, I'm going to go to Foothill GIST, maps.arcgis.com. So this is the organization. Yep, Foothill College Enterprise Login. Yep, I want that. Okay, and now I'm logged in direct to the ArcGIS Online. So if for some reason you aren't successful in logging in through Enterprise and Pro, try just logging in through the browser one time. One other thing to note is when you're logged into ArcGIS Online and into our organization, if you click on your icon that represents you up here in the top right, you can see what your user ID is on ArcGIS Online. So that should help you get started. If you have any other questions, feel free to drop me an email or put it in the chat window, and happy to help you out.